remind you of some important terms. So the sticker price, that is the base plus options plus transportation. Also reminding you that the trade-in, if there is a trade-in, a vehicle that you're going to give the dealership, you need to subtract that before you add any taxes. That's very important. And if there is any down payment, which you will not hear of just yet, that would be subtracted after taxes, okay? So let's go to page 2. By the way, if you ever see, and I think it comes back later, if you see a case of a different province, we're going to stick with our taxes, okay? So just replace that with Manitoba, okay? We're not going to go to a different province here. So example 2, Brianna lives in Swan River. She plans to buy a new car. I'm going to highlight some of the things here because it will change down the road. So new, that's important for us. There's a base price of $18,455. And then she made a list of all the extra things she will have to pay. There's a trade-in offer. First section is asking, there's always a sticker price, always. We just need to know what it is. Sticker is base plus options plus transportation. It could be that options or transportation is missing, and that's fine, okay? So if I look at the extra charges here on the side, I will quite often give you charts, right, or some kind of table. These, the extended warranty, the security package, and the entertainment package, I would put that under options or add-ons, right? These 3 are options, and there's your transportation, right? So for the sticker price, we're just going to go get the base. You're going to add the options, so it's $1,489 plus $1,250 plus $750. Oh, I almost forgot the 400, right? 400 for transportation or freight. So let's just add up all these values and we'll come up with our final answer, and that's where we want a dollar sign, right? So it is 22,344. Okay. That's your final answer. And I will make sure you write this down, no tax, okay? You don't add taxes to the sticker price. That's just it. Okay. So now, what is the total purchase price after tax? So they want to know what you would pay after tax. So let's go ahead and we basically have to just use your sticker price in this case, because we added, right, the base, the options, and the transportation. We're going to subtract the trade-in, and then we're going to multiply that by 1.12. Okay. So this is the sticker price, if you want to refer to it that way, minus the trade-in. And then this is going to add the taxes to it right here. Okay. So when you subtract these two, you get 16,219. And we're going to multiply that by 1.12. you get 18,165.25. What if this question had said, let's put a line there and just say, hey, what if the question says taxes only? Like the question just wants to know how much you paid in taxes. Then you would have to take the 16,219 and multiply it by 0.12. Instead of 1.12, you just want to find the 0.12. So we're going to go ahead and go 16 to 19 times 0.12 or 0.12, and that is 1,946. This is taxes only paid, right? I'm not circling that because that wasn't really what the question was asking. This is what they're asking, right? So this, we can just put down after tax like that. So make sure the trade-in is taken off before you add taxes. Like, don't go ahead and multiply by 1.12 and then later take off the trade-in, okay? Very important. Next example, Joseph wants to purchase a new Toyota Corolla, right? So it's a new one there. The base price is $15,995. Wants a sport model, which will cost $3,800 extra. So that would be an option, right? You add in paint protection for $488.45. Freight is $425. He trades in his old car for that much at the dealership. You want the cost after tax, right? So this is, I will show you how this would be done. It's not asking for sticker price, so this is what it looks like after. You take the base, you add up any extras, right? Any options, because you're paying for it, right? Obviously, you'd have to add that anyways. And then right away, I'm just going to tack on, but I'm going to subtract the trade-in. Right, this is the trade-in. You need to make sure you subtract that, and this whole thing will later be taxed at 1.12. Is that right? I just don't want you to forget that you're going to have to tax it. So let's figure out what this is. Right, so 15,995 plus 3,800 plus 488.45 plus 425 minus 3459, and you get 17,249.45. And don't forget the 112, right? If it had said before taxes, you're done there. Don't worry about the 1.12, but it says after tax. So we're going to do that and circle that answer. So it's 19,319.38. That's the price including taxes. This right here is before tax. I don't want to fill it up too much, but I think you know what I'm getting at there. Okay. So again, trade-in is right here. Make sure you take that off before you add taxes. Take off before tax. Okay. Now it's asking for sticker price, so we know that we need to take the base plus the options plus the transportation if there is any of those. So we take the base plus the option, paint protection as well, right? And I had freight, which is $4.25 right here. And that would be my sticker price. And that ends up being $20,708.45. I will do this here, back to my calculations. I think I'll put this in brackets like that, just to show that this would be the options, and you add up as many as you have to, right? But it's kind of splits it up into the three components. So there's that. Okay. So both of these had a trade-in. Not all questions have a trade-in. Okay, so you just have to make sure you understand that if this one, for example, had not even mentioned a trade-in, you just omit that step, right? You would do everything else the same, you just don't have a trade-in. Okay. So let's go to the back on page 4. So I have a blank, I insert blank pages every once in a while just to have that if I need to add anything. From time to time, I'll make you copy questions into that. But I will ask you to work on, we have quite a bit of time, so page 4 and page 5. The back side has word problems. Let me just explain this question real quick, the chart. So you basically have the components, right? Base, option, freight, and possibly a trade-in. So you just need to know where to add and subtract. And this is after taxes, the total cost. Can you add that to your total cost would be after tax? Okay. And there's a little bit of a hook maybe here for, if you consider the first line A, the second line B, and the third line C, the freight here, you have to calculate what that is. That's 3% of the base price. So you have to figure out 3% of this price right here. Yeah, I want you to show the work here. Yeah, don't just come up with an answer out of nowhere, right? Thank you. Good question. It's like, why did I ask, right? No, but it's good. Like, it's better to find out now than later, right? Okay, so that's why I left you enough room to do that, okay? So work time, right? So it has to be quiet. and go ahead and work through this, both pages, and then I'll go over it before we leave today, okay?